Hi again, it's time for our story. Let's start with our song. Read, read, read a book. We are getting smart. Here are pictures, take a look. Here are words, let's start. The top of the book, the bottom of the book, the front of the book, the back of the book, the pages of the book, the spine of the book, the title of the book. The title of this book is called Wet World. Wet World. There's two words in our title, 1, 2, and they both start with the same letter. What letter do they start with? W. Yes, there's lots of words in this book that begin with W. Today, after we read the story, I'm going to ask you to do an activity with an adult or an older brother or sister or family member in your house. And then tomorrow, we're actually going to use Brady with our story. We're going to read the same story all week and just do something different every day with it. All right, let's start. Wet World. What do you see on this page? Umbrellas. Why do they need umbrellas? Let's think of the title. Wet World. You need umbrellas because it's raining out. A wet world waited when I woke up this morning. Wet windows, wet trees, wet leaves, wet grass, wet streets, wet rooftops, wet world. A warm breakfast waited when I went down the stairs. Warm toast, warm cereal, warm cocoa, warm tummy. A stiff raincoat slipped on my stiff arms. Shiny high boots over my shiny shoes. Hat, coat, boots, out to the wet world. I walked on the wet world. Wet ground pulls my boots. Wet sidewalk splashes my boots. Wet rain sprinkles my hat. Wet rain drips down my coat. Wet cars swish down my road. Windshield wipers wipe the wet. Wish, 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 wish away the wet. Wet puddles cover wet boots. Dry feet in wet boots. Dry arms in a wet coat. Dry head in a wet hat. Dry me. Wet world. A warm world waited when I went home. Warm mother, warm father, warm stove. A wet world waited outside my window. A warm bed waited inside my room. A warm kiss kissed me, and now I'm in bed. I wonder what world will wait in the morning. Good night, wet world. The end. Wow. The reason why I chose this story is because it has been like a wet world outside for us too. So I would like you to go outside. You don't have to go outside, sorry. I would like you to go to a window and look outside. And what do you see outside that's wet? And you can tell a grown-up or an older brother or sister or a family member in your house what you see outside. Is it wet? Is it dry? What is wet? What's happening outside? Great job. See you tomorrow.